Hey guys, Ms. Delito here. Today we're going to take a look at writing equations that represent proportional relationships. So the first example, we're looking at a table that shows the amount of red and blue paint needed to make a certain shade of purple paint. So we know the amount of blue paint is proportional to the amount of red paint. To find the constant of proportionality, we'll review quickly. We want to think, what are we multiplying all of the values in my first column, or the x column, by to get the values in my y column? So in this case, the constant of proportionality is 4 because we're multiplying all of the values in the x column by 4 to get the value in the y column. If we had our cups of red paint, so an unknown number of cups of red paint, we could multiply that by 4 to find that we would need 4 times the amount of red paint. So what 4 is telling us is that we need 4 cups of blue paint for every 1 cup of red paint. And this can be found right here in the table. That's our constant of proportionality. So as I said, if we know the amount of red paint needed, we can find the amount of blue paint needed by multiplying the amount of red paint by 4. So when y is proportional to x, or in this case, blue paint is proportional to red paint, we always multiply x by the same number. In this case, that same number is 4, which we know is our constant of proportionality. And now we're going to start calling that constant of proportionality K for short. Okay. So this can be written as an equation. So what we're trying to accomplish here is no matter what x value we have, how are we going to get the corresponding y value? So for all of our x values, we multiplied by 4. So x times 4 equaled our y value. So this equation is y is equal to k, our constant of proportionality, times x. And again, reminding you where k is equal to that constant of proportionality. So let's take a look at a few examples. So in example number 1, we're looking at the proportional relationship between money earned and hours. So I know in this case, first thing I need to do is find my constant of proportionality. And I know my constant of proportionality here is 7 because all of my x values multiplied by 7 give me my corresponding y value. So k, or our constant of proportionality, is equal to 7. Now I want to write an equation in that form of y is equal to kx. So to find any y value, I can multiply the x value by 7. So in this case, my equation would be y is equal to 7x. And this means that the money earned is equal to 7 times the hours. That's my x. In our second example, we're looking at a proportional relationship between servings and cups of popcorn. In this case, I know my constant of proportionality is 1/4 because I'm multiplying all of my values in the first column by 1/4 to get the values in my second column. So k is equal to 1/4. In this case, we're given variables that are not x and y. We're given C for cups of popcorn and S for number of servings. I know that in any situation, I can multiply the number of cups of popcorn by 1/4 to get my number of servings. So the equation that's going to represent this is S, or the number of servings, is equal to 1/4 times C. So to find the number of servings, I would multiply 1/4 by the number of cups.